Okay guys, so I do a lot of other videos, obviously beer related, fitness related, and soon to be motorcycle related, and I definitely want to get into food related videos. So I just happened to get a package in the mail today, and this is from Smithey. I ordered some cast iron and carbon steel pans with some accessories, and I don't know if this is my full order. If it is, I'll be impressed. It's awfully light for being two big pans and a bunch of accessories. So I just wanted to do a quick unboxing video. I know other people have done that on YouTube, so there's probably nothing special about mine other than you're going to see more of this on my channel. Eventually, Monday through Friday, I do a lot of beer uploads for old beer chugs that I've already done, and eventually that's going to run out, and so there's going to be content that's going to fill its space. And so the content is most likely going to be fitness related and food related and motorcycle related. So anyway, I'm a big foodie. I love food, and so I do a lot of cooking around the house. I pretty much do the majority of the cooking around the house. So I just wanted to share, I guess, what I got. So eventually you're going to see it on the channel anyway. So might as well do like an unboxing of it. So here we are with the cast iron skillet, number 12. So, US made. Let's see what it looks like. It looks good on their website. Let's see what it looks like in person. Alright, so here's accessory number 1. It's their spatula. Looks well made. I like the nice edge on the spatula. It's smaller than I expected, and that's not a problem actually. It's probably easier to manipulate in a pan, but when you see it on their website, it looks so huge, but in person it really doesn't seem very big. So that's good. This is that was kind of a concern. It looked really large on their website. Not that that's an issue either. I just thought it would be hard to work in a pan with it, but this is a very doable size. This is kind of perfect actually, so I'm looking forward to using this. Let's see, what else did they send me here? Of course, this is not a sponsored video, so I paid for all this. A little bag here. This is the chainmail scrubbing device. I'm looking forward to this. I normally use a soft bristle brush, probably vinyl or I don't know what material, some kind of plastic they use for the bristles. That works really well, but I think using this lightly in a pan probably get all the gunk off. And so I'm looking forward to trying that out. We'll throw that back in the bag, and then I opted for the leather handle for my pan, or I should say skillet. Okay, so Smithey Ironware Company, they're handmade. I really like the way they look online. I normally use Lodge, and there's nothing wrong with Lodge. They're a little textured, and all it takes is time, and eventually they become smooth or smoother. And the non-stick capabilities, probably just as good or close enough. And I've been using Lodge for like 15 years, but I really love the appeal of the smooth texture, and I like the appeal of having something to pass down. And I'm going to pass down my Lodges and everything else. I have like 3 Lodge skillets, and now I just have something a little more, I guess, unique. So this is the Smithey 12. It's slightly bigger, I think, than my Lodge, maybe by about an inch of cooking surface, or it might be fairly close. I have to look. Maybe we'll do a comparison video in the future. But it's really that's pretty hefty. This is their number 12 skillet. Of course, I think they're made in like North Carolina, South Carolina. Forgive me, they're in a Carolina. All that matters, they're American made, and I definitely buy American made when possible. There's 3 holes here. You can hang it. I'm not hanging it. It's gonna just probably remain as a fixture on my stove. Dual pour spouts, really pretty finish. This is all gonna change. Eventually it's not gonna be so pretty, and I'm totally cool with that. Charleston, South Carolina, there you go. So anyway, really a nice looking pot. Let me see how the leather handle fits on here. It also has their logo like branded into the leather. Very cool. They have their logo stamped into their pan or skillet. All right, let's see. Perfect, actually, perfect fit. So that's nice. One of the big things I have whenever I'm like, I normally use cast iron. I'll be honest. Cast iron for me is normally to like sear a steak, and I like to warm up my pan for about 10 minutes beforehand, and I find that the handles become like untouchable by the time I sear my steak, and I have to like let it cool down drastically before I move it, or if I need to move it during cooking, I often have to reach for like a mitten. So having the leather handle on there, that's going to be cool, and I'm just really thrilled with how smooth the finish is. I'm checking it out, and I see absolutely 0 flaws. This is flawless. There's no imperfections that I see that are glaringly obvious. Like when you go to the store and you look at like a Lodge or something like that, like a lot of times you'll see like weird imperfections, and even on the labels they put that the imperfections are not going to affect performance, and it probably doesn't. But it's very cool to get a pan like this with 0 imperfections. That's awesome. So let's move on. I think we have one more to go. This should be the Farmhouse skillet. I'm super excited for this. I want to totally convert over from doing non-stick cookware to carbon steel for my eggs and whatnot. Alright, so they give you all these inserts. We're not going to go over all that. We're just going to focus on the pan itself and anything associated with it. Alright, so originally I was going to call them and actually ask if somebody would like go hand pick me a pan. Not that I'm anybody special, I'm not, but I thought, you know, I just want it to be really perfect, you know, like I kind of wish I was there to hand select a pan. And I was going to call and be like, hey, can somebody, like, I don't know, the owner of your company go find me the pan he would want, or she, or whoever owns it. And I decided just to roll with it, place an online order. And I'll tell you what, like, I'm looking at this, I'm very impressed. The handle's beautiful. The riveting is awesome. It's stamped with their logo. The sides are nice, and they're low enough to where you can probably easily do eggs and other things that become difficult in a skillet. Or I should say in a cast iron pan, like a typical pan like this 12-inch would become difficult to make omelets in, for instance. The skillet right here, the walls are low enough where I think this would be awesome. There is like zero things I would change about this. This is so well made. What I'm looking at is the thickness of the walls here. They're very uniformed, yet you can tell this was handmade, which is very impressive. Overall, the quality is just as impressive as you see on the pictures. And like I said, guys, this is like not a paid advertisement. I spent my own money on this. I think this order was like close to $600, you know, and so of course I'm a little nervous about, oh, I hope it turns out good. But the feel of the pan, really well balanced. I'm very excited. This is going to get used a lot. I think this is going to be, both of these pans are going to probably be permanently on my stovetop. And hopefully in future videos, we'll be doing a lot of cooking on this. So like I said, it's just kind of a little bit of a generic video. There's lots of Smithey unboxing videos that are on YouTube. I just want this to be specific to my channel. And I'm 100% impressed. I mean, the quality is just phenomenal. They're beautiful. I mean, the beauty for you is that it looks like this. That's going to change with use, but the quality is just, it's just remarkable. I mean, it's amazing. So anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. That's all I got. So I got the chainmail scrubber. I got the spatula. I got the leather sheath for the handle, the number 12, and the Farmhouse skillet, which, man, all of it is very impressive. The quality is top notch, and hopefully in the near distant future, we will have some cooking videos where you will see this stuff in action. Take care, guys. Okay guys, just a little quick note, as I was picking up my mess from unboxing all of this, they do give you all the seasoning guides and recommendations and little tips. It seems like it would just be like anything else, to be honest with you. They do mention some things that are interesting to me. Like I believe they tell you not to like cook things like bacon. Make your first dish something like roasted vegetables, sauteed mushrooms, caramelized onions. They say that bacon in particular has a tendency to strip seasoning from a pan. So I noticed I'm in some cast iron groups. I'm not hardcore cast iron, but I notice a lot of people believe that you know, your first maiden voyage in a cast iron pan should be some bacon. Apparently that's not the case according to Smithey. So I'm going to read over all of this and just go over what they recommend for their pans, because I want the best outcome for mine, obviously, since I paid for them. So I'm going to go over all of it, and it says right here, use it well. Well, I cook a lot of food and I cook daily, so I'm going to use it really well, and I'm going to follow their guidelines. Like I said, I just wanted to add a little addition to the video because I started reading it and I thought, wow, well, this is kind of contradictory to a lot of the things that I see in groups. So anyway, if you buy a Smithey pan, they do give you ways to get started with seasoning, and they give you care and whatnot. So anyway, a lot of the stuff that I just threw away, maybe you should read it, but we're not going to go over all of it in great detail. I would highly recommend you order their pans. Absolutely amazing quality. Take care, guys.